encourages streamlining the award of task or delivery orders while providing fair opportunity as part of the process defined by FAR 16.505. Our GWACs give contracting officers broad discretion in developing appropriate order placement procedures, including the Multiphase Downselect. No matter what technique you use, you should always follow your agency policies on procurement. FAR 16.505 suggests using a multi-phase downselect approach when the effort required to respond to a potential order is resource-intensive, for example, when requirements are complex or will develop over time. It's also great to use when all contractors are initially considered on price, for example, by asking for rough estimates. Make other considerations as appropriate, for example, by asking for conceptual approaches or past performance. The contractors most likely to submit the highest value solutions can be selected for one-on-one sessions with the government to increase their understanding of the requirements, provide suggestions for refining the requirements, and discuss risk mitigation. So, what exactly is the multi-phase downselect technique? It consists of evaluating responses in phases to progressively reduce the number of submissions being considered for an award. The purpose is to reduce the time and cost of selecting an awardee, both for the government and interested contractors. There are two types of downselects. Advisory, where the government advises the contract holder if they are or are not a viable competitor, but leaves the decision to proceed up to the contractor. And government-initiated, where contract holders are told whether they can or cannot proceed. In either case, submission requirements should be minimal to keep industry's investment low, but important enough for the government to know if the contractor will be a strong competitor. Each method has risks and benefits. For example, in advisory downselects, where contract holders can choose whether to proceed, they often choose not to, so protests are reduced. In government-initiated downselects, depending on the dollar value, you might be required to conduct debriefings and your decision is subject to protest. Overall, multi-phase downselects save time and money by reducing the number of responses and the amount of required documentation. Submissions can be phased to reduce costs and contractors can decide if they want to proceed. Multi-phase is most effective if you are anticipating many responses or when you have a complex requirement and want to reduce the cost to encourage more competition. When it comes to requesting proposals, be clear and transparent. Clarify the phases and submission requirements. Make sure to establish evaluation criteria for each phase and publish a notice that describes the acquisition and the criteria that will be used in each phase. This notice should contain enough information for potential respondents to make informed decisions about whether to participate. All phases should be identified and detailed in the Fair Opportunity Notice. This is not considered a competitive range determination as defined in FAR 15. Are you looking for other ways to streamline? Please visit the NITAAC website for more NITAAC videos and tools and templates. Check with your agency to see if they have further guidance regarding this and other streamlined approaches.